Hey, what's this chair? Stuff is already happening. What the hell? What the hell? Wait. Oh, bugger, that's right. I have to do certain things in certain places or it doesn't work. It's hideous. Hideous, I tell you. Ooh. And as usual, I have no idea what to make as the goal. So there it is. Boom. All these people talking before I even get here. This is the best. It's nice that people are waiting. Oh, my guy's out of place. Hold on. There we go. Look at him. He's a little sumo wrestler right now, I think. I have a song stuck in my head. It's driving me nuts. Sugar Kitty here first. Hold on, everyone. Get ready. This button? Yeah. That's for you, Sugar Kitty. Zen Boot. Scotch sample A port. All right. I think you'll be interested. Like, I hope you like what I did. We'll see. Again, it'll make sense when you get all the way through it. Bernie, if I hello. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here, everyone. That's what the whoosh means. James Morgan, hello. That's for you. 4 Leaf sent us a little early. Yes, it's always nice. You just open a different tab. That's the easiest thing for me to do. And thank you, Bourbon. Thank you, Bourbon Neophyte. Everyone, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that. You know, you've been here a while. When I see most people chatting already, it's like, these guys have been around. That's a guess, all right. Watch ad. Maybe. Okay, I'm not sure. There you go. What was I going to say? Yes, I'm testing something. Apologies for all the advertisements you may see. I don't know how many it'll be. But as a reminder, it helps. I think we've gotten to $5. Like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys get the up and up about how that's doing. But first, I got overexcited. I was ready to just go. It's like, you have to do the intro. It's the thing you do. It's how this works. Stay on task, Brian. All right. We're at 1,009 subscribers now, last I checked. That's pretty cool. Is that helped by the verticals? I have no idea, but it's always a little bit of a bump whenever it happens. What am I doing? I'm trying to look at my phone and get the information to you guys. What's in your glass? You have to tell me. Those are the rules. If you're here, whatever you're drinking, doesn't matter what. For me, it might be a Biro if we hit the super chat, but more importantly, check out the GoFundMe. We just hit the halfway mark. So out of 4,000, which is the end goal, we're at 2,000 because somebody who I know the name of and can't say anything about, donated a very generous anonymous donation. That was interesting to see today. That was interesting to check out the GoFundMe. It's like, bam! Just hit the ceiling immediately. Yeah, 1,009 subscribers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How was Irene's? It was good. That was what, last weekend? I don't remember. We had the, which Scotch? It was a Scotch. Which one? Kilchoman. Yeah, it was a Kilchoman tasting. That went well. Nothing really impressed me. Nothing was like, oh, that was really good. I must have it. Thankfully, I am in the goddamn, I can't spend money on bottles anymore since, as some of you may know, I'm on Snap. And that's being super weird right now. So there's that. That's my concern. There's the GoFundMe, and can I get groceries? Those are the biggest concerns. Whiskey is not that concerned. Am I concerned? Yes. Am I concerned about getting more bottles? No. I got another bottle. 4 Leaf. Hello, I see you there. I did tell Sarah that you liked the bottle. I don't know if she'll reply, but I do have the ability to send her hellos and such. Whether she sees it or wants me to do that, I don't know. But she hasn't complained yet, which is nice. I recently got Roy's pick, the 1790? Where is it? There it is. 1770. It's this box. In the box, it's too tall. So it's actually in the peated section, but it's unpeated. It should be here, unpeated. Up here, peated. be clear. And most of these bottles are his. Except for this one, obviously. That's the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Obviously. Bum, bum, bum. I must have listened to part of the song in the shower, and now it won't go away. Or I heard the whole thing, and now it's just stuck in there. I don't know. What are we doing with the ad revenue? This is exciting. Watch page ads. I think that's what this is. $5.17, everybody. $5. That's pretty good, I think. And the shorts are 54 cents. Nice. Oh man, that's funny. It gives you pennies for the short, literally. For one of them, when I talked about the delay and snap, I got 29 cents. Hell yeah. Four leaf, yes. You do. It's right there. It's next to Spock. It's unopened too. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got to try the Green Spot 10-year special release they did only in Ireland. I was very lucky to get a sample, a taste of that, not a sample. I tasted it. It was delightful. They should do that all the time. They should just do Green Spot 10-year, always. Yeah. So again, thank you for suffering through the advertisements. It does look like I will get $5. And it's only been a week, or 9 days, I should say. I'm thinking about having whiskey because there's numerous things. One, halfway goal to the GoFundMe. That deserves celebrating. Yesterday was the anniversary, we'll call it, of my first whiskey tasting in the vault, the Whiskey Vault in Texas, which was a momentous occasion because that kind of is one of the little things, you know, like the little pin, what is it called? Thumbnail pinpoint? Pinpoint? One of those moments, you know, in life where you're like, this happened. And it was part of why I'm doing this now. Hang it easy. Hello. I found out today, although I knew this was going to happen eventually, my friend who I went to see in Oregon is currently on her way to Arizona. She's probably in there by now. I thought I'd let you know. That's all. I thought you'd like to know. She's traveling into Arizona, where she's very likely going to spend the winter because it's cold everywhere else, as I understand it. It's cold here, sort of. Pajama commercial. Hey, that's a brilliant idea, I suppose. Advertisements are so funny. Again, I'm sorry, but I hate advertisement. Reminder, I do not like it. I think it's messed up. But I will happily take the $5. My recommendation is not to buy anything. Watch the ad, sure. Just do something else at the same time. That's my way of dealing with advertisements. Mute the noise and look at something else immediately. Do not let it get into your brain. That's what they want. You all know each other in Arizona? Is that how it works? She'll probably be out in the wilderness somewhere, in the desert, because goddamn. I'm lucky enough that she's allowed me to, you know, see where she is, make sure she's okay. That's for my own anxiety. And so occasionally I get to go on Google Maps and take a peek at where she's at. As far as, you know, like taking myself and then putting myself on the road. The road's there. There's nothing. Nothing. What was that, dude? I saw something. Let me see. I'll give you a clue as to the area she's in. I won't tell you exactly where, of course, because that's creepy. She's near a place called Quartzsite? Quartzsite. There's a Lowe's nearby. That's good. Showers. Yeah. Quartzsite. Cuartz site. SITE. Half day luggage, nice. It knows you're trying to do travels in mood. So the moment I am, again, the big thing in my head right now is to try a whiskey. Which one, I don't know. Thank you for the celebratory things. As I said, $2,000 at the GoFundMe. That is halfway through to the 4,000 goal, which is incredible. Surprised me. It's been like a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks-ish since the official announcement. 1 week, 2 weeks since I announced it. 1 week plus since I actually started it, because November. That's pretty good. I hope we can keep that rolling, but really the hard part is to keep a GoFundMe relevant and in people's eyeballs. And as I've said before, it is you guys who can help the most by spreading the word. I can only do so much as far as posting it everywhere I can. But if you guys help, more eyeballs get on it, more people might donate. Maybe a city now? Near it. There's a Love's nearby, so it's one of those places. She can stop and get a shower if she wants. Get some garbage food. Are you in Yuma? Okay, it's all desert. So like I've checked on like where she is, and I've checked the roads, and it's like nothing. There's nothing but desert and nothing else around you. It's wild. Oh, I have no music. That's what I forgot. I have the song in my head that's bothering me. That's about it. I definitely heard this song in the shower. I will not be a passerby. Loudness, I'm sorry. Wait for it. Ooh. There you go. Just background noise. Oops. Okay. Aren't they grand? I really feel at some point I need to do a deep dive of sorts into the world of travel, because I didn't know anything about these kind of truck stops and these giant chains that have showers and amenities. You know, how did I miss that? I never knew it existed because I never went anywhere. And now that I've done the trip, I have a specific one I like the most, which I suppose is Love's. But really, truly, honestly, 100%, it depends. There are some that are well maintained and some that are not, and some that are bigger and some that are smaller. So really, it's a crapshoot. You just cross your fingers. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Right. Now, Rotoserve in Brazil was the best. All right. Take your word for it. It's been 12 minutes already. What the fuck? So what should I drink is the question. I need assistance with this decision. I need to do a thing. Can I do a thing here? Why would I make this Amend Ruse only stream immediately? By the way, you can join my Patreon and become a YouTube channel member. That helps me out too. Especially with this current... I don't like bringing it up, but it's just what's happening in my life. Supplemental nutrition assistance program is being a little funky right now. Although I did get my deposit. I'm not sure if it's going to stay there. That's... What to drink? Let's see. We got Irish, we got Scotch. We got Scotch. We got Scotch. We have... I need to make more than one or two. Pet insurance. Honestly, I wish I had pet insurance years ago. There we go. I only have 4? Boo. Irish, Scotch, Bourbon. Do I want to put rye on there? I'm not a big rye person, but might as well give it a shot. It's its own category. I'll give it that. Boom. Help. There are approximately 7 of you in here. This is a democracy. Sort of. I can just say no. I'd be like, no. I won't, but I could. I'm going to bet the advertisements are going to come at you once every 15 minutes. Because they're bastards like that. The one I want is I want like one at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. That's 3 advertisements you have to deal with. But right now, the automatic version is what I just leave it at. It's like automatic. And it's the one where I can get the most money too. So I don't, I'm like, all right, whatever that is. I want that $5. Just, I wish I didn't have to feel like $5 does help. $5 is like, I can get a snack. Redacted. Oh, good. That's an option. My stomach's angry at me, and I already ate. It just doesn't realize I've eaten already. It's annoying. All right, how many votes we have? We have 4 votes. Tut tut. Everyone's leaning into Scotch, though. I could do something. I have a thought now that we're in the Scotch realm. I have to check something, though. Isn't it great when you have to check your own channel? It's a thrill. Never McDonald's. If you ever see a advertisement for McDonald's, don't. Never, ever. Ever, ever, ever eat there. It's not food. It looks like food, kind of. It isn't. Now I gotta check my own channel. What am I checking it for? What am I checking it for? Oh, we got 5 people here. I scared a few away. Well, we're leaning into Scotch, apparently. I want to check my own videos about something. Since we're looking at Scotch as the winner right now. Wait for it. $20 is $20. I know. Okay, cool. So the sad part is I see so many other channels that have ad revenue and they're like, oh, it's nothing. I'm like, $5, man. In my world, it's like $5. Come on. The hell. Ah, that's right. That's right. Sorry. I'm reminding of my I'm just watching my my humor at work. So here's the deal. I had to make sure I hadn't done a video about what I'm thinking of opening right now. It's a special occasion, right? Very good. Green eggs at ham without the ham. Ugh. Big haggis smack. What do you stop putting those ideas in my head? Chamber music concert today. Samuel Coleridge. Nice. Oh, if only there was actually a bottle of that. Some E.H. Taylor would be great. I don't have a bottle right now, just saying. I don't have a bottle of E.H. Taylor. As if I need one. All right, everyone. You got me. It looks like the votes are complete. We have only 6 people in here. There's 7 votes, so we did that. We got more votes than there are people in the chat at the moment. So ending the poll. Scotch is the winner. Look at it go. I'm being attached to something? What's happening here? No. You could not do that. Knocked my... These are expensive. I tried to take good care of them and leave them aside, but the wire just got caught under the chair. I wish the wheels on this chair worked, but they don't. Special occasion, right? This is unopened. The Scotch. It's a blended Scotch, but it's a blended malt. Correct? Yeah. 15 years. Which I believe, if I'm trying to like up my wisdom. It's been a while since I had to think whiskey stuff. But it's all single malts and it's aged 15 years, meaning the lowest year, or was it the highest year? It's 15. Doesn't it? You know. Ugh. Ow. There's a good bottle. All the more reason to take it out and drink it right now. Oh, she's a beaut. Something about it just being out of the box, you know, it feels smoother or something. I don't know. Anything else in here? Nope. We'll read the back. And again, please make sure you check out the GoFundMe. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to promote for the rest of this month. Pop KillCo, speak of the devil. Let's see here. Johnny Walker Green Label is a rich, vibrant, and balanced blend created using the single malt whiskeys matured for at least 15 years in European or American oak. Blended together, these whiskeys open a great depth and a wider range of flavors than is possible with one single malt whiskey alone. That's a bold statement. Like those single malts, psh, put a bunch of them together and see what happens. Each of the single malt whiskey in Johnny Walker's Green Label has its own distinctive character. So the challenge was to create a blend of great depth and complexity without losing the individuality of the malts. Not an easy task! Exclamation point. To produce these beautiful balanced flavors, we brought together whiskeys from the four corners of Scotland. Classic, Speyside, Highland, Lowland, and Island single malts. That's fun, right? Among the single malts included our Talisker, yes, from the Isle of Skye, for its intense smoke and spiciness. Linkwood, from Speyside, for freshness and vibrancy, I know. Cragganmore, which brings fragrance and maltiness, and Colilla, the Isle of Islay. The Isle of Islay? Best kept secret from its maritime character. This is naturally intense blend with a distinctive smokiness. I suggest you enjoy its great flavors. Neat or over ice in good company. Hey, good company, how you doing? Bottle peeping Tom, yeah. Dad, I still need to get you some Lafroig. You missed Lafroig Day. I don't know if you want to drink Lafroig at all, but if you do, oh, it's got tasting notes on the side. Oops. I've had it before. I don't really need to avoid the tasting notes. I'm curious. Talisker, Linkwood, Cragganmore, and Colilla. I like Talisker. I have, where is it? I forget. Is the Craigellicky I have? I forget. What did you just tell me? Cragganmore, sorry. Yeah, what I'm thinking about might be in the regular Johnny Walker. But here we go. Only doing half an ounce. I haven't been keeping track of this, but I've been pretty good about it. And every time I have a tasting event, there's a little bit of a bend. And I also dump a lot of stuff out, which sucks for me. There's a feeling I have yet to get used to is the fact that, whoa, hi. I can take a sip or two of a sample pour, and then I have to dump the rest. Dave's working low. Wait for it. There you go. What is happening here? Please. I got my tablespoon. February 6 to 8 program looks awesome. Ah! I saw something recently, Zenbu, it made me think of you. There was some... It was a violin. There was this woman who was playing the violin like mad. She was going at it. And I thought to myself, hey, I bet Zenbu would like watching this. This is pretty intense. Here we go. There's no thing I have to pull off, right? It's just a screw top. Oh, there it is. Is it not a screw top? I'm playing. It isn't. Oh yes, and super chats, mega chats, PayPal, Venmo stuff, greatly appreciated. But focusing on the GoFundMe. Again, we're halfway done. Yeah, we're halfway done. We have $2,000 out of 4,000. Crossed fingers, everyone, that we get to the end. But with surprises like what I've seen, ooh, careful, ooh, I felt that. We're gonna get rid of this completely. It looks nice. It looks nice, but this foil stuff is just waiting to slice me, and I can tell. I can tell, I can feel it. It always is. One of the biggest dangers about being a whiskey connoisseur, or enthusiast, is the word I prefer to use, is the dangers of foil. It'll cut you so fast and so easy. So we do the safest thing possible is to remove it completely. Does it mess up the look of the bottle? Kind of. Does it matter? No, it's my bottle. Thank you. It does have a cork in it. That's surprising. I didn't think these had corks. What in the world? All right. I feel lower today than usual. What's happening here? Did I tilt this slightly? I feel like I did. Ugh. I tried to stop it right there. So now I don't look like I'm short. Thank you. I don't do the box. I never know what to do with the box. I'm very surprised that this has a cork in it. I do not think Johnny Walker with cork. Ever. Gonna make a mess. Oh, it smells divine. Ooh, a tablespoon of whiskey is kind of hard. For the record. Like pouring it into a tiny Glencairn, specifically. I think I did okay. Yeah, I did pretty good. One little drop. That was it. All right. Thank you again for all of you being here and helping me make the decision. I had no intent of deciding to open this bottle, but Nerf guns, huh? I think you're in the random category. It's just like, whatever, just send him something. There you go. Look at it. It's a tiny glass. Oh man, that smells good. It's somehow... It's making me think of, obviously, malt, but in more of a flower way. So it's malty, floral. I'm thinking specifically of like yellow flowers that smell like this, which is amazing. And there was a touch of what I usually call black pepper. Kind of goes along when I smell some kind of peat. There's that sort of a spike that pepper does. But it might. That's one thing I haven't tried on here, have I? Since we hit 1,000, I haven't done a gaming stream to see how many advertisements you get there. The worst thing is, even on Twitch, you'll get advertisements, which again, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, do that. I have to get 3 people regularly watching my Twitch streams, and then I get the option to get monetized there. Which is easy here, but this is a different platform. Everyone, thank you for being here. Cheers. I want to enjoy this a little more on the nose, though. Here's an apple note, but it's almost an overripe apple. I don't know why, but we're going with it. Please, if you have any of this on hand, you can try it. I won't stop you. I'm salivating. Yeah. More apple pie. I like apple pie. I like apple in general. Bread or cookie? I can see, what are they called? Those bread cookies, Lorna Doones? Or if I'm thinking specifically of Scotland, there's a whole different type of butter cookie that they have over there, which is obvious, which I think would be more relevant. But I can't remember the name. And I did their advent calendar. Whoops. Right? I hope you enjoy that one. That's one I've had on the shelf for a while, but still relevant. Something different. Again, you've had everything on my shelf, basically. So finding what you may find interesting was tricky. You're close with the Glenfiddich, except for the fact that I don't think I have any on my shelf right now. I would like one. The Glenfiddich 15, is it? There's a bottle I had that I really liked. I don't remember if it's 15, but it feels like that might be it. Oh man, it smells good. It was Walker's, okay. I'm like, why am I thinking of this specifically? Yeah, for some reason I'm getting some Walker's shortbread biscuits on the Johnny Walker Green. That seems appropriate. It smells so good. It's so dumb. I think this is one of the things you miss when you're not doing whiskey for a while, is just experiencing the the smell, because there's very few other things in life that I do where I'm specifically intent on what the smell is. Oh, good. I saw you guys were out. Glad you're home safe. That's lovely. It's a little thinner than I thought it would be. Turn this off. There we go. Walker's is Scottish. Yeah. I haven't had those in about a year. That's the reason I got them. I completely forgot about that. Advent calendar this year is sketch because I don't know what to do. And I'm trying to... It turns out, during the holidays, there's a specific leaning towards sweets and alcohol. The only one I thought of that might be interesting is the cheese one. I don't really want to do cheese. So it's up in the air if I'm going to do an advent calendar or 12 days of Christmas or something. And a reminder, I still have the samples from like 2 years ago that I never drank. And I'd like to drink those. I don't like the fact that I'm bending so many rules with my drinking, but I kind of started off hard with the whole cross-country trip, and when I think about it, I didn't drink that much. It feels like I could have, but I certainly didn't drink that often until I was at camp. That's where we had beers and a little bit of whiskey. Shipping up to Boston, whoa. What time are you leaving, Mom? Just so I have an idea. I can check the map. It's so good. I was expecting more punch. And it does seem a little thinner than I remember. Maybe that's just me. But I have a distinct memory of having this at Brick Alley Pub years ago for the first time. Like, we saw it on the menu. And I went, I've heard good things. I got it. I drank it. I was like, holy crap, this is good. It's 7:30. That's going to be early. I'll be probably waking up around 8 if things go as planned. I have exercise tomorrow. Woo! As always. Mama KillCo leans on the horn now. She speeds up like crazy. You have to see it to believe it. You've had a hard time trying to find Johnny Walker Green? That's true. But there's a lot of craziness going on. There's so many things. Yeah, there's so many things like, yeah, you can go and think, I wish I did that in the past all the time. I've been doing that a lot in my head. I have a couple of instances. One, Redbreast 12 year used to be $50, which was a lot. I thought that was a lot. It was a lot. It is a lot. Now it's 65 and probably more. I haven't checked recently. And then way back, throwback, way back. Now what the hell is it called? McKenna's? McCartney's? It's a bourbon. Mix something. Single barrel. I can see the label, but I can't see the word. It's MC something. Anyway, really good bourbon. Won an award, a single barrel won an award because it's a single barrel release. And it got super popular and it was bought all out and the price skyrocketed when it didn't have to. McKenna's? Help me out if you can remember that one. Henry McKenna? That's why I'm thinking Henry McKenna, but I don't know why. Anyway. I had my phone out for some reason. I remember why. Oh, Walker Shortbread. I just got it on, I think I got it on Amazon. Try Amazon. That's where I feel like I got it. Buy 10 of them, Zenboon. It's only $7 more than it used to be. Total Wine isn't close to me, and it makes me sad. I already have 2 in backup, by the way. So it's not like I'm running low on Redbreast. I have 2 Redbreast bottles that are regular Redbreast 12. 2 cast strength. One of them is a good one. One of them is a not so good one. The PX up there. I might have 2 PX, actually. No. Henry McKenna. Okay, it was. Bottle and Bond. Yeah, $55. It was a really good $30 bourbon. That's what Henry McKenna was years and years ago. And part of me did think back there, maybe I should buy more than one. I think I bought 2 at one point, and I had them, but I drank them. It's good. It is not $55 good. It is $30 good. If you see it for $30 somewhere, buy it. Give it to me. You have never red-breasted? Who are you? Who are you? Go buy some right now. Go to a bar that has whiskey. Specifically Redbreast 12. Whew. I'm going to check my friend again. I can't remember why I was looking at my phone. All right. Well, it looks like she's going out of the range. My concern with my friend right now is that she is in Arizona and it's a desert, and I don't know how the signals are around there in the middle of nowhere. We'll see. God, I want to pour more of this. Isn't that sad? I just thought of lettuce. There's something green in here. I know it's a green label. That's... Oh. It's making me think of dried seaweed. Sugar Kitty's here. He's going to help me remember what the hell that's called. Dried seaweed sushi stuff. I think it has a name. Data security. Nice. TW? Oh, Total Wine. I'm like, what? I think is the other than Zenbood telling me when Total Wine has stuff, I will never know. I barely check at the place nearby. I probably should right now with the holidays coming up. Rob Smith. There you go. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. I haven't been clicking on stuff. I specifically set this up so I can do that, and I haven't been doing it. Boom. 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 Open theater. Nerf guns. I think that's caught up for the recent conversations. Oy. I do always forget Nori. There we go. Made me think of Nori. I promise I don't do it on purpose. It's just one of those things where I know exactly what it is as far as what it is, what it's actually called, because I don't have sushi. I've had sushi once in the past year. Or was that last year? Crud. I don't know. That was probably last year. Come to think of it. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was when the eclipse happened and I was visiting my friend Greg in Missouri. We had sushi. It did not agree with me, so I didn't feel great for a couple days. I think that's just my... Like, I'll try it again, but this is the second time I've tried sushi, and my stomach's just like, no, don't do that. We're going to make you suffer. Like, oh. I like eating sushi, though. It's good. It just doesn't like me. Raw fish doesn't agree with me, apparently. I can have tuna. Tuna's fine. See, Rob Smith showed up. I started thinking about Missouri. My. Oh, it stings. Ouch. All right, everyone. Mom, did you see? Like, we're at the 2,000 mark for the GoFundMe. I assume you did, but I know you just got home, so maybe not. There's a very generous big donation as of today. I'm also trying to figure out, decide, there we go, decide if I should set up groceries for tomorrow morning. Because right now Snap stuff is being super strange. I have the money on my account, on my card. Or do I? You do not like sushi, yes. I need a rock? Don't do that. Put it on something that isn't a rock. It's finally getting cold there, Rob? Yeah, I just asked my friend in Missouri, like, how bad is it there? He's like, it's cold. What did he say exactly? Dad saw it. Okay, good. My friend said exactly, and I quote, I don't quote. He said it just hit last night, so the cold just hit last night. And he says, it feels good to me, and I'm like, I agree. Chilly weather. Spend it now. Yeah. I don't know. It's there, though. It's in a weird spot. We're not going to talk about it, though, but remember, I am on Snap. Do not let all these bottles fool you. This is about 8 years of having whiskey, collecting whiskey, being a whiskey sommelier, and impulse buying stuff that I can't afford. Most importantly, it's a problem. I know it's a problem. I'm working on it. The entire year off of whiskey did help, at least a little. I spent it on other stuff like camping. I think most people are like that. They have that spending hole. Maybe not. Work in progress, though. And it was the car payments. That's what really screwed everything up. I had to get a new car. As it does. Like, what really screws things up? Having to suddenly get a new vehicle. But also that vehicle took me across the country, so I like that vehicle. We have spent a lot of quality time together. I have slept in that car numerous times. I'm still debating on what's going to happen with next year. Like, I want to get out probably a little early. Maybe beat the spring rush for campsites. I'm basically just going to wait until they open. As a reminder, I can get a very, 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 very cheap rate for like a week staying at national parks. As long as they stick around anyway. So, I'm looking forward to doing that again. I only wish, the one issue I have, minor issue that it is, and it's something I could figure out. It would be kind of hard. I would need special equipment that costs a lot of money. But I'm sad that I can't, like, bring the forest to you. I can't do a live stream because there's no signal. But there are things you can do to boost your signal, or I think there's a way to get portable Wi-Fi in general. Like, it's something you have to pay for, though. I forget what it's called. But it's something my friend Amy was using to get the internet. And it's not cheap either. But one thing I'm going to do now, since Mama KillCo officially said spend it now, I will get groceries pickup for tomorrow at between 10 and 11. Because that way I can just end the class, stop at the grocery store, and then go home. Have a protein drink. I haven't put that reminder on my phone. I need to do that. Skylink, I think that's what it is, yeah. Starlink? Starlink, there we go. John McGowan, thank you. Did you sneak in? Just in case. It's you. At this point, it's hard to remember who I have welcomed officially with this, with the whoosh into the conversation. Thank you all for being here, as always. You could be anywhere doing anything, and I appreciate that you're here hanging out with me, drinking whiskey, drinking whatever you're drinking. I'm still going to have a beer after the stream, but it's always nice to have one during, but it doesn't always matter. Especially since I have whiskey right now. This is great. What a treat. That's nice. Is it? Hold on. I don't think it is. Where are you? Oi. tell there's this like invisible label on it on both sides. It's funny. Come on, you have to tell me. Legally, you have to tell me. Where is it? I'm just not seeing it. The label away. There it is. Oh, it's lower than I thought. 43%. Serving size is 1.5 ounces, by the way. Does that have calories on it? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a damn minute. Serving per container, 17. There's 17 1.5 ounces in here. That's nice. I have done a fraction of that. It's 43% ABV. I thought it was 40, but I'm glad it's higher, but I can understand why the palate doesn't quite seem like I remember it. It's 108 calories. Empty calories, everyone. That's for 1.5 ounces. So for me, this is like 30. Oh, yeah. And as an update, if you're not on Instagram, you don't have to be. But I like to update Instagram, which also updates Facebook. If only it did it for YouTube too, so I wouldn't have to deal with that. Shot. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Smells so good. Bum, 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 bum. I saw that. The emotes really do help, by the way. It's one of those, I think it's there so YouTube knows that something's happening and people are watching. Because chat is certainly encouraged, but I don't have, you know, sometimes I just want to hang out. I get it. Ugh. Oh, I was talking about camping, wasn't I? So there's the possibility of camping in the future. Where exactly is still up for debate. I can drive anywhere in the country, just so we're clear. But I'm pretty sure I like the northern side of the country. Not to belittle anything down south, but it just gets hot and weird down there. Less crazy, weird things. Although, again, I'm thinking to myself, oh, there's less horrible things in the woods in this area. And then it's like, yeah, but bears. Bears and wild cougars and dangerous animals, which I saw none of, by the way. Not one thing. I think in one of the trips I did for Vermont or New Hampshire, I saw a chipmunk. But nothing terrifying, at least. Oh, and we're getting a comet. Let's not forget that. So camping's still going to happen. We're just trying to decide about the ability to live stream. Creepy crawlies, yeah. I didn't see anything. Like, it was lovely. I want to do it again with the way I feel now, because I know building up to all the travel, all the camping, everything like that stresses me out a little bit. I'm already pretty high strung, and now I feel like there's a little more, we'll say, confidence in going out there and doing stuff, because I've done everything. I've done it. I've definitely done it. Driving across the country will definitely put you in the mindset of like, I can do that. Why not? I get to have the knowledge of how far can I drive in a day and how many hours can I drive. Where can I be tomorrow is, I guess, one of the ways to put it. I could be in Kentucky tomorrow if I really wanted to. I don't really want to. Although I have been to Kentucky in the autumn and it's beautiful. It's lovely out there. It's cold. Cold in the mornings. I do recall way back, when I went to Kentucky, it wasn't for Bourbon on the Bank, certainly. So it must have been 3 years ago. And I said, will you tell me where that is? I need to know. That's a video right there, really. A very edited video. But, what was I saying? I forget. Travel? Camping? Yeah. I like camping to get away. I think some of the best things about traveling and going camping were I was disconnected from all the rest. I was doing my YouTube stuff, Instagram, all that nonsense. But as far as like the prominence of social media in our lives, it was over there. I actively avoided it. So doing social media and having a YouTube channel, there's a lot of social media stuff I have to engage with. I don't like it. Facebook in particular, I do not like. So one place I do not do anything, I could, is Reddit. Reddit's pretty big nowadays. You have a question about something and Google tells you to check Reddit. It's a little weird. But all the social media stuff I have to do regularly can be a pain. And I still do it when I'm traveling. Like Instagram is the big place for me when traveling because it's the easiest thing to do. Other than doing TikTok and YouTube stuff, I can do that too. But just regular posts or Instagram stuff, which also is Facebook. Ugh. Thankfully. I prefer to use Instagram, but I know it's part of Facebook. It just doesn't matter. Oof. Oh, there's so little left now. It's almost gone. That's 2 sips at most. But we are coming up to the end of the live stream. Again, check out the GoFundMe. Stay tuned here. I will be back on Wednesday. Keep an eye on the Twitch. I've been trying to do more streaming there. But again, going in there means $0. So maybe I'll try to stream here because ad revenue, you know? I don't know how much I've been getting from doing the Wednesday streams, which are gaming streams. And hopefully we'll finish that game, by the way. I am tired of seeing horrible things. And it's past Halloween. I'm not good at doing the gaming stuff on here at all. But there is a bunch of stuff on Twitch still. I feel like they hold on to stuff for a little while. And I need to stream a couple more times over there to get the monthly quota of streaming 4 times and having like 3 people in chat like 4 times. Hasn't happened yet, but we're getting there. It's hard to get people to go from one to another, and I have no schedule there. It's usually during the day, sometimes in the afternoon or evening. It's a bit of a mess, basically. There's the possibility of winter stuff. We talked about this once. The concept, the idea of skiing. I haven't gone skiing in over a decade. I don't know. I still know how to do it. I'd like to do it again. But it costs money. So that's that. And by that, I just mean renting ski equipment. Staying at the place or anything else, that's a whole different story. And I do wonder if I could sleep in my car. It's like, could I survive the winter? I don't know if I want to test that theory. I've camped in the snow before, so it's bearable. It's just freaking awful. It's so cold. Yeah, nice and warm in your sleeping bag, and then the cruel reality turns in that you are now outside the moment you wake up, and it's freezing cold out. Blech. Literally freezing cold. That's the other part. Not a over exaggeration. It really is. Something else to do is someday. I don't need to go camping in winter. That doesn't sound like much fun to me. Camping in the spring, the summer, and the autumn, though. I can do that. I'm especially looking forward to the autumn next year, because we're kind of through it now. We're entering the cold times. But I do like the idea of going to Vermont or New Hampshire or Maine to see some autumn foliage, stay out there, because I did travel through September, which was early for autumn. So I was gone for that. October, I was in frickin' Texas for a week. And I was back here and I had to recuperate. But now it's November. How did that happen? What? At least it's the very start of November. We're starting to look into the coziness and stuff. I need to make some brownies. Kathy Huey, if you're here. Exactly, Zembud. It is beginner scotch, definitely. Easy to recommend, yep. I haven't had it in a while, but I remember there's something about it I didn't particularly like. I couldn't tell you what, though. And I have a feeling my palate has changed a little bit since I first bought it. For example, I became a whiskey somm level 1 and level 2 in the time I've had that bottle. It's very approachable, though. Boom, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. I had to figure out what else I'm doing tomorrow. That's what I was looking at my phone for. I was thinking of tomorrow. I was thinking of what I had to do. And I was thinking I need to remind myself to have a protein drink. Because that is the one thing I absolutely miss doing nearly every week. There. And now we have the reminder for tomorrow. Excellent. Tomorrow is a full body workout. And it's the start of a new thing. So actually I don't know what kind of exercises we're going to do. We've been doing the same exercises for the past month-ish. So I'm looking forward to trying the new stuff. And I have a feeling it's not new. It's, you know, new as in maybe we did it 3 or 4 months ago. My guess. But it'll be nice to get into a new routine of exercises. The problem being I was just starting to get accustomed to what we were doing. So now we're changing it all again. And I have to try to remember it and stick with it and not get confused and pay attention well in class. Not my best ability. I kind of half listen. Like I look at her and I'm kind of listening, but I'm also somewhere else because it's the morning. And then I have to pick out an exercise, which I just do by waiting for everyone else to go to a spot. Anyone else do that? Like, I don't want to make the decision. I just don't feel like it. So I just wait until everyone else makes a decision. And then whatever's left, I go do that. Or the most common thing I do with classes like this is I always try to be in the same spot. So there's always an exercise nearby right there. And I'm already next to it. So a lot of people walk away from it and I'm just like, I guess I'm starting here. Which is just what I wanted. Sometimes. Sometimes the one that's right where I start is unpleasant. But we'll see. I don't think tomorrow's going to be too bad. We did biceps and backs and all that. And I believe this is the week we have a later Friday. Let me double check. Isn't it gross having a schedule? Blah. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, this is the week we have 2 classes in a row. So I'll be going to exercise tomorrow morning, and then I will be exercising Tuesday evening. And it's going to be the one that hurts. Shoulders, triceps, and core. That's going to hurt a lot. But I think the one I like the most, and also that hurts the most, is the back and biceps one. I don't know if I have back muscles, but supposedly I have some. Because I can lift things. Bicep back booty, like that. Booty. Oh, yes, and then... You know, it's a while. 21st? Yeah, see, I planned the month out. Isn't that terrifying? Yeah, the 21st is when we'll have leg day. It should have been this week, but whatever. I still haven't been able to keep a decent schedule yet since we just got back into doing it at all. Yeah. Let's figure things out from there. It's 8 o'clock, everyone. Busy things ahead. Thank you all for joining me. Again, spread the GoFundMe everywhere you can. I'll be here on Wednesday. I may be back at some other point. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Gaming stream, basically. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.